결국 고이즈미 총리가 야스쿠니 신사 참배를 강행했습니다. 고이즈미 총리는 연미복 차림으로 본전에서 참배해 총리 자격으로서의 참배임을 분명히 했습니다.
Prime Minister Koizumi angered Korea and other Asian countries by paying annual visits to the Yasukuni Shrine during his 6-year term. Not only Korea and China, but also the United States and European nations, among others, have criticized Koizumi's visits to the Yasukuni Shrine and urged him to stop. The Yasukuni Shrine was established in 1869 to commemorate the war dead between 1853, when the United States forced Japan to open its ports, and 1945, when Japan was defeated by the Allied forces in World War II. For those who sacrificed lives fighting for the Japanese emperor, the 2.46 million enshrined war dead have been deified and honored with Shinto rites. It was only in 1978, however, that the Yasukuni Shrine became an international issue, when Class A war criminals sentenced at the Tokyo trial were allowed to be enshrined there. It came to possess symbolic meaning of Japan's attempt to legitimize wartime aggressions of the past. On display at Yushukan Museum within the Yasukuni Shrine are a memorial to Radhamnath Pal, an Indian judge who asserted that Class A war criminals convicted at the Tokyo trials were innocent, a plane used for a kamikaze attack, relics of the war dead, and the soldiers' posthumous notes.
国家の命令で戦争に動員されて、でそこで死んだ者に対して国家が、最高の栄誉をもって遇しなければ国家が成り立たないと。むしろ戦後の国会議員なり首相なりが参拝して、彼らに敬意を表するのは当然だというですね、こういう論理が一番柱になっているのではないかと思います。
As Professor Takahashi explains, not enough remorse is shown by conservative Japanese politicians on Japan's past aggressions. They also do not care for the anguish of Koreans and Taiwanese whose relatives have been enshrined at the Yasukuni Shrine for supposedly fighting for Japan during the war. Among the 2.46 million enshrined at the Yasukuni Shrine, about 48,500 are colonial Koreans and Taiwanese who are forced to join the war. Nearly 21,000 Koreans are included here. Lee Hee-ja's father is included in the Book of Souls at the Yasukuni Shrine. She laments the insult to her family. When she was 2 years old in 1944, her father was abducted by Japanese soldiers to be enlisted in the Japanese army and never returned. She learned that her father's name was listed at the Yasukuni Shrine a decade ago.
정말 내가 기함을 할 뻔했어요 이때. 근데 지금도 역시 이 생각만 하면 정말 피가 거꾸로 솟아요. 이건 절대 용서할 수 없죠. 용서 못합니다 그거는. 어떻게 가족이 죽었는지 살았는지 그것도 알지 못해서 애타게 이제 오나 저제 오나 돌아올 날만 기다리고 있었는데 너희들은 뭐냐 그러면 야스쿠니 신사에 해놓고.
Among the Koreans enshrined at the Yasukuni Shrine, 60 of them have been included by mistake, since 47 of them died after the war and 13 of them are still alive. Since the end of the Pacific War, it has been over 60 years. Still, many Koreans with family members who died in the war are seeking closure.
그 전쟁을 도모했던 침략 전쟁의 주모자와 그 핵심 그 전범들과 전쟁에 의해서 일방적으로 피해를 입고 희생되신 분들을 어떻게 같은 일본의 신으로서 모실 수 있냐. 따라서 이는 즉각 철폐가 돼야 되고 그 자체가 그 유족들한테는 정신적인 하나의 피해가 되고 있고 돌아가신 분에 대한 하나의 모욕이다.
Currently, Koreans whose family members are included at the Yasukuni Shrine have filed lawsuits against the Japanese government and the Yasukuni Shrine to remove their deceased. Unlike Japan, Germany has admitted wrongdoings during World War II. Germany continues to apologize and make amends for the past. The nation erected a memorial to mourn the victims killed by the Nazis and remember the terrible war crimes, to prevent another tragic war from ever happening again. Neue Wache is a German memorial where World War II victims are mourned in Berlin. In an inscription, it can be read that all Germans, non-Germans, soldiers and civilians who have died under the Nazis are mourned as victims of war and tyranny. Anti-war protester, sculptor Kathe Kolbitz created a bronze statue, Mother with her dead son, a symbol of the war atrocities committed by Germany. The statue also honors the war dead as victims, not as heroes. It offers quite a contrast from Japan's Yasukuni Shrine at the heart of Tokyo to glorify war and elevate war dead.
Dieser Schuld, die das Land auf sich geladen hat und aufgrund des tief empfundenen Hasses, den Nachbarvölker gegenüber Deutschland hegten. Und das ist über lange Jahre gegangen. Das war kein, wie soll man sagen, es war keine dezidierte Politik der Versöhnung, sondern es war ein dauernder Versuch, im Einklang mit seinen Nachbarn zu leben und über das, was die Menschen sich angetan haben, zu sprechen.
The memorial is a meaningful place for Germans, as well as the victims who suffered under the Nazis.
Ich finde das unheimlich wichtig, dass es solche Gedenkstätten gibt, um einfach alle Leute daran zu erinnern, was passiert ist und dass es zu diesen Dingen einfach nicht mehr kommt. Es soll Leute aufrütteln, auch Entscheidungsträger aufrütteln, nicht mehr Entscheidungen zu treffen, dass es zu solchen Gewalttaten und Kriegen kommen kann.
The Yasukuni Shrine causes great suffering for Koreans and Taiwanese, whose fathers and brothers are enshrined there. Yearning of these families, along with conscientious Japanese citizens of every walk of life, is that the names of Koreans and Taiwanese be immediately removed from the Yasukuni Shrine. It is also hoped that the lesson of peace will be taught by mourning them as war victims rather than a war dead who fought for Japan's past aggression.